Might be a fine team.
Yeah.
Slightly above
They'll
500.
be solid.
You got solid.
I actually like him in that division.
What's the question?
I like him in that division.
I honestly didn't have one here.
It's about to
I
get
just
crazy.
thought you were going to
It's about to get ridiculous.
What's written on my sheet is, are the Jags a dark horse to win the AFC this season?
I mean.
They're not a dark horse.
Here we go.
They're like so many of the beautiful stallions we're going to see at Belmont this weekend. Whatever the opposite of a dark horse is. A front horse? I'm not sure.
Front runner, perhaps?
I'm not. Here's what I know. Here's what I know. Obviously, the Chiefs are in a class by themselves. Take them out of it. Okay? If we were to say, is Buffalo in it for the AFC? You guys would both be like, yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. No question about it. There is no reason whatsoever to believe in Buffalo more than Jacksonville. None. Okay, so hold up. Brew, you already said the key point, which is this year the Jags are in basically the best division possible to be in, and Buffalo is in a hellacious division as far as to be in. But also, let's look at last season between these two teams that you guys are so biased you think that there's some big gap. After their bye, they were both excellent. Did they both win their division? Yes. Do they both have a Pro Bowl quarterback? Yes. How'd they do in the playoffs? They both won one and lost one. More on that in a moment. The Bills actually got dominated in a playoff game, and they, of course, have no royalty on the roster. However, let's talk about how they looked at the end of the season.
What a doctor.
Let's talk about it.
Graphic.
Let's talk about it with the Bills. The Bills, in their first playoff game, escaped Skylar Thompson by the skin of their teeth, and then got dog-walked by the Bengals.
This guy threw 4 interceptions.
The Jaguars, in their first playoff game, had the 4th largest comeback in the history of the playoffs.
Why?
Why'd they have to?
Yes.
Because your man was horrible in the first half.
You know what?
And who was that against?
You know what good teams do?
The team that was going to give up a lead regardless.
The Chargers, that's fine. If you think the Chargers, that playoff game, if you think the round 1 playoff games, who had the better win? The Jags against the Chargers or the Bills against Skylar Thompson, you can have that take. No one's on that corner. And then round 2, they played the Chiefs within a touchdown.
Oh,
so again,
okay.
Well, that's better than getting beat by 3 scores by Cincinnati.
We know that.
Okay, but that's better.
Not in the playoffs.
So again, tell me why I'm wrong. Other than your guys' bias against Jacksonville.
Look, and I like Jacksonville. I like Trevor. You just like a lot of things. You go way over the top, so then I have to bring you back down. Bring you back down.
When's the last time I was wrong about Trevor? I'm just curious.
Here's the thing. Okay. They're in a great division. You're right. They should win that division.
Yeah.
Here's 4 teams that are definitely better than them in the AFC. Kansas City.
Yes.
Buffalo.
No.
Cincinnati.
Maybe.
And Baltimore.
Why?
Because of Lamar Jackson.
You're certain Lamar's better than Trevor?
Well, I'm saying the team is better.
What? But I
don't think Lamar Jackson is better than Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah, I do, but I'm saying the team is definitely better.
You do?
Especially when Lamar is at quarterback. And then there's a bunch that are right there with Jacksonville, Miami, maybe the Jets, the Chargers, and then Denver and Cleveland.
Okay,
You want to talk about dark horses? Denver and Cleveland.
Okay, let me ask you another question.
Not to win,
other than the Chiefs,
but to be special.
Other than the Chiefs,
make noise.
Who do you think is more guaranteed to be in the tournament?
Well, because of their division, you're right. You're right about the division.
There's a scenario where the Bills or the Bengals miss the postseason. It's not a likely scenario, but there's a scenario.
The Bills could certainly
there's no scenario where the Jags do. And guys, this is where I think my obnoxiousness has clouded your guys' otherwise sober analysis. In any other scenario, it'd be like, this team that had a once-in-a-generation prospect at quarterback who seemed to all click in for him midway through year 2, as it does for many people, and went on a great run at the end of the year, had a galvanizing playoff victory, and then lost to the champs in a soft division, and they added Calvin Ridley, and they added that team. Oh, yeah, that could be a 12-win team. But because you guys dislike me so much, you're taking it out on the Prince.
No, we just want to see a little bit
I'm just saying they're not the second best team.
What have you seen from Buffalo that you haven't seen from them? They both can win divisions and lose to the Chiefs in the playoffs.
13-3. I haven't seen that.
Okay, but you saw that from Tennessee and didn't care. Like who cares?
Tennessee got Ryan Tannehill at quarterback.
Again, You can win your division and lose to the Chiefs in the postseason. Literally, the Bills and the Jags. It's the Spider-Man meme.
Okay. The four interception playoff game, I don't just erase from my memory because the Chargers choked epically.
They choked.
He led the comeback.
They choked.
He was the reason they needed a comeback.
Yeah, but then they won. I thought you were
against the Chargers.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.